What's going on, everybody? This is Mo Real Talk coming to you again. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and share all the videos that's posted on this channel. And as you can see, the title of this video is Successful Men That Have Your Sugar Honey Iced Tea Together. You're the prize. And I'm making this video because of a lot of the rhetoric that's been spreaded about the black men, or men in general, successful men of all races, particularly the black man. But this applies to every man. Every man that has himself together, that has things in order in his life, you're the prize to the women. Women need men. They want men. They want successful, strong, business-oriented, educated entrepreneurs and men in general, because women look at men based on economic value. Of course, looks has something to do with it as well, along with height and swag and all that stuff like that. But the primary reason why women look at men and find men attractive is the economic status of a man, right? Especially men over 30. Now, men in the early stages of their adolescent lives, you know, the teens, the late teens, the early 20s, the mid 20s, you tend to get shunned away by a lot of women when they're young, because a lot of young women are after the bag. They're chasing the money, the corporate jobs, degrees, and all that stuff like that, while young men are still trying to find themselves as they move forward, as they get older. So once you hit 30, 29, 28, 30, 31, that's when men tend to become more valuable to women. And this is why men need to be on their purpose. Shouts out to AMS, but men need to be on their purpose, building financial portfolios, stable wealth, assets, you know, like stocks, bonds, land. You know, if you got a retirement plan, have things that have value. And also, you know, you want to, if you have a house, nice cars, vehicles, whatever, you know, make sure your credit score is good. Work on that credit score. Make sure it's at least over 700. You know what I'm saying? Because what that does is when you hit 30 and you got all these women that's over 30 and single with no kids, or with kids, they're looking for men that have stable lifestyles, whether you're in an apartment, home, condo, townhome, a loft, whatever the case may be. If you have a stable life, and you are a working class citizen, whether you have your business or you're working for a company, you are the prize to women. Whether this is for men with kids or no kids, it doesn't matter. If you have yourself together, if you have your shit together, just period. You're gonna always hold value. You're the prize. Women are the ones that want to be married. They want to be in a relationship. They want to date. They want to go out and showcase you to their friends. For example, I got a woman that wants to date me, 34 years old. Unfortunately, she has 2 kids. So you know the story on that. 34, 2 kids. But she sees I'm the prize. I have myself together. I don't need nothing from her. The strong, educated, independent women will only deal with men that need them. When you're a successful man, what do you need out of a woman? You got everything you need in life. Men can live without women with no problem. The problem is women can't live without men. They need men, especially successful men. Whether you're making 75, 85, 95,000, 100,000, 110, on up and up and up, you see what happens. Women tend to give you more looks. You could be an average looking man, but if you have your shit together, women are going to come at you. And if they don't come at you, it's their fault. Because the older a man get, the better he ages. As long as you keep yourself together. Now, when I say successful, not only just financial, but mental and physical. Fellas, gentlemen, you got to be out there trying to better yourself mentally. Read a book. Go back to school. Learn a trade. Learn a skill. Find a hobby that keeps your mind churning. Want to learn more. Do not stop learning. Stay abreast of what's going on in today's world. Know what you're thinking about. Know yourself. Physically, a lot of guys, you got to start hitting the gym, especially after 30 years old. Now, in your teens and 20s, you should be already in the gym. But if you're not in the gym now, get in the gym. Get in shape. Look like men in shape, regardless of your height. Regardless of your height, if you are in shape, have nice little shape to you, whether you're small going big or big going small, get in the gym. Work on yourself physically, because the more physically you become, the more masculine you look, the more attractive you become to women. The more of the prize you become, especially when you get older. This is why successful men can always date down in age. Successful men with money, whether they're the top 1% men, top 5%, top 10%, top 20%, top 30%, top 40%, men can always date down in age groups. A 30-year-old man can date a 23-year-old woman. Be right. I'm telling you, if you're going to be out here playing with these women, your financial game better be good. I'm telling you, that's how women look at men. Financial security. Providing. Now, if you want to sit there and spend all your money, provide on the women, go ahead. But you'll be a fool. The ROI is not great. And if for you men with kids, or with a kid, or with kids, take care of your kids. Spend your money on your kids and yourself. But you're going to always be the prize to women, whether you want to deal with them or not. And women can sit there and play that game. Oh, women love to call men broke or attack their masculinity and all this stuff like that when they can't get their way. But little do they know, these are the same women, when they get in their late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s, 40s, and 50s, they're going to be looking for men. They're going to be looking for successful men. Because a lot of these women going to have themselves together already, which, as we can see already, especially the black women, they got themselves together in their 20s, late 20s, but they are all single. The growing number of single women is going to continue because of this feminist movement, second wave, third wave movement, and there will be a fourth wave. But for successful men of all races, maintain your masculinity. That is a very key factor as you become older as a man. By the time you hit 30, by the time you hit 40, you need to be set. You need to be the prize. You need to be the prize. Men need to be the prize. You are the prize. If this can reach one guy out there, I'll make success with this video. You got to act like the prize. You cannot act like the prize. Now remember, you cannot act like the prize when you don't have none of this stuff together. When you don't have no financial portfolio, when you're physically not attractive, when you're mentally not attractive, you have a poor attitude, you can't be the prize. Because women will turn away from you. Because women are getting smarter. And we got to get smarter as well. You have to maintain proper balance in life. Eat well, work out, work on your financial portfolio, work on your mental stability, work on your attitude. All these things will make you the prize when you hit 30, 35, 39. You got men out here right now. There's plenty of examples. You got top level men. We can talk about Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Denzel, all these guys are top of the line guys. They're successful men. Some of them got wives, some of them don't. Like Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is 55. Look at him. Successful. He can have any woman he wants. But he ain't messing with them. But women still want him. Look at Leonardo DiCaprio. Look at Brad Pitt. All these guys are great examples. Yes, they are the top 1% men, but they are examples of successful men that can get any woman they want. And at our level, as regular men, yes, we are regular men, we can be the same at our level. If you stay the course and stop wasting time, money, resources on pointless women. If you are out here messing with women, make sure she's worthwhile. Make sure she has value in your life. Make sure she brings femininity. As a successful man, you need a feminine woman. And some of y'all thinking, "Oh, what is he talking? Why he keep saying successful men?" You don't have to make $100,000 to be successful in life. You can make $70,000, $80,000, $60,000 if you managing your money right and have assets and have things that you can grow off on and keep building on it. Keep building your financial portfolio and your physical appearance, whether it's clothes, weight, hairstyle, keeping your haircut, keeping yourself well groomed, your accessories like a watch, stuff like that, wearing nice clothes. All those things surround success based on money because of the world we live in. You need money to survive in this world. You need money to survive if you are going to be out here messing with women. But you can't be the prize when you don't have your shit together. A woman will tell you that. Yes, these women are running around here beating their chest about their success and how much money they make, how many degrees they got, and what type of job they got. They are trying to sell themselves to you on what they got. But it doesn't matter. You as a man need to bring yourself as a man to the table. Well, forget the table, to yourself. These women eventually, I'm telling you, gentlemen, these women will eventually start chasing men. A lot of them do already, especially the women over 30, 35, 40 with no kids. Especially the women with no kids that want a family, that want to be married. They're looking for men. Now, granted, they're past their time, they're past their prime, they missed the boat. But they still looking for men. And don't fall for that old rabbit in the hat trick of, I like you. And she's 35, 36, 37 years old. And you're a successful man. Don't fall for it. Successful men date younger women. There's a history behind this. If you are in your 30s and you're successful with all the things I mentioned, and you are good in all those areas, you don't necessarily need a woman with a lot of money. You need a woman with a lot of femininity. As a successful man, you need a feminine woman that will cook for you, that's willing to cook, willing to get better in cooking, that has good support system with her. She's very affectionate. She's respectful. She's responsible. She's accountable. She's going to have your back. She's going to be very feminine. The soft skills, that's what you need in a woman as a successful man. You don't need no woman that's going to compete with you. That's a turnoff. Successful men do not deal with women that's going to compete with them. They want a feminine woman that's going to cook, and possibly if she's a mother, take care of the kids, take care of the family. And she could be working, because in today's world you need two incomes. But that's the type of that's the type of success you want as a man. A successful man do not want a masculine woman. Keep that in mind, fellas. Being a successful man, if you're going to be out here in the dating world, do not look for I'm strong.